Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Tarot and Angel Energy Healing Messages with Reina. Hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. This reading is for everyone from the sign of Pisces and is for the week of December 14th through the 20th. However, there's no timestamp on it. Whenever you were guided to watch this video is when you were meant to receive the message. And I always like to start my readings by raising my own vibration and the vibration of all my elements and the cards. So let's do that. The cards have already been clear and intended and they're ready to go. I'm just going to do a clear shuffle and we'll get started. This is a general reading and it may not resonate with every single person from the sign of Pisces. However, it's important to, discern the messages and let go of what doesn't. As there's many Pisces out there and it's not going to resonate with every single person out there. Being a general reading, it's not pointed at the particular subject per se, so it's going to take some discerning. I will give you different scenarios and you get to select how this applies to you, which I feel that is empowering because I'm not putting a subject out there because these are messages that are going to be different messages for different people, and it's important for you to discern what these messages are and what they mean to you. In addition, I'm going to be pulling 3 additional cards and they're going to focus on your conscious mind, subconscious mind, and the overall reading. Give us the answers that we seek. That is your conscious mind and this is your subconscious mind. And these are things that we might not even be aware of. And why it's important is because this could offer us guidance. And it could also, for us to obtain the best outcome, or it could be issues that we could be, they could benefit us to bring them to the surface and resolve them and heal them. So it's actually the subconscious level are things that could actually help us, and that's the main goal. And this is the overall message. Let's see what the archangels have for us, and let me do a quick shuffle. And let's see what our spirits of love and light, and this could be an ancestor, this could be a family member, this could be even a friend that, they're not here in the physical sense, but they're very much with us, and they are sending us messages that are meant to guide us and heal us and help us heal in our path and this journey. So let's see what the message will be for this week. Let's put it right there. And the last card I'm going to be pulling is from my chakra system, and let's see which chakra we may benefit from, working on this week or paying more attention to, or might be actually an influencer, might be influencing our current situation. So let's get started. Let's see what our main energy is going to be. And our main energy is the 7 of Swords, and that follows by the Knight of Pentacles and by the Page of Cups. Okay, let's see what this means. It's going to mean different things, like I said, for different people, but I will give you different scenarios. The 7 of Swords suggests that you may be in an energy. This could be you may be in this energy, or it could be the universe is suggesting for you to be mindful of people around you that might not have the best interest for you. Or this could be, in your work environment or any situation, but it could suggest that there might be people around you that are not really, they could be deceiving. They might not have they might not have your best interest at heart, so to speak. So even if it's just, some cases enemies, or as I call it, some friends that the people that present themselves as friends, but they could actually be your frenemies, as some people will call them. But in some other cases, it could also represent, because it's swords, it could represent that you could be maybe on a situation where you're feeling like you can't trust anybody. And this could be something that is in your mind. This could be, you know, this could be a state of mind that you're in where you're just not trusting people. You're just kind of, I don't know how to call it, because I don't want to say paranoid, but we could all have our days where we just don't, we're a little bit off. And this could be a case where you could be feeling a little bit insecure, a little bit like you just can't trust people. It will mean different things for different people, but nonetheless, it's an energy that, it's either way, it's an energy that is trying to say, be aware, but you know that this energy, it's going to present itself within your energy field, and if it is an energy that you're carrying that is not serving you, let it go, address it, acknowledge it, honor it, and let it go. Now, if it's a warning, it's something that it's trying to help you, and this kind of is for you to, I would say it's both, because you know, it's okay to you know, be mindful of our surroundings, but not to the point of paranoia. It's important to just, you know, be aware that this could be a week where things might just come out of the shadow, so to speak, or that we may be you know, overanalyzing things, and it could go both ways. But it's nonetheless an energy that it doesn't really it's an energy that could create a little bit of tension. So it suggests that within our energy field, there is, whether it's our own energy, because we're the element water, but it suggests to someone within our own energy field. This could be another person that is highly influential, but it's an energy that is very patient. It's an energy that is steady progress, and you know, moves along and doesn't move. It's the knight that moves the slowest, but it's very consistent. It's a knight that will get there. It's not going to get there with the speed of the Knight of Swords per se, or Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest knight, but it will get there, and it's a very stable. It's basically suggesting that this is an energy, like I said, someone within our environment that is going to help us ground us. It's going to help us, you know, it's going to be, you know, it's going to help us get through the week. It's an energy that never gives up. It's methodical. It's a person that is conservative. It's not a person that takes aggressive approach, but it's a steady move and progress. And that's an energy that will really be beneficial for us. It will be very grounding, very, you know, and it offers us that patience and that consistency that we need. And again, this could be the universe saying embody this energy, or it could be someone within our environment that is going to be highly influential in our lives. Now with the Page of Cups, that is an energy of water, and it talks about messages and news, something that it suggests that we'll be receiving some news, or in some cases even visitors for some of you. It's some news that will create some new beginnings. So whether it's, and for some of you, it could even be a cup of love. It could be in the romantic sector. But nonetheless, it's something that will make you happy. But it's some news that they're going to make you happy, and it will be a surprise. And for some of you, it will be like learning a new skill or showing a new talent. But it's something that is going to be gentle and emotional and loving. So in a lot of cases, the Page of Cups, it's a messenger. It's a messenger. It's like a cup of love that is being offered to you, that is going to ignite a new beginning, and it's a surprise. but it's a beautiful surprise, and it's actually a beautiful way of ending, you know, to for the universe to outline what this is going to mean for everyone from the sign of Pisces, for people from the sign of Pisces, not everyone, but it's going to relate differently for different people. But it's definitely going to be a message that is going to bring you happiness, and it's going to happen this week. And this message doesn't have to come with, you know, big loud noise. It could be a subtle message of something, but essentially something that is going to bring you some kind of happiness. It's going to bring you joy to your heart. So that's the message. That, you know, here we open with be mindful of maybe your own energy, your own thoughts, or and also be mindful of those around you. So create a balance between the two. So that's a good thing. That's what this messages are meant to be. They're meant to kind of offer you a little bit of an insight. And given that we're dealing with minor arcanas, these are things that we have visibility, and we could change things because they're not major arcanas. They're not spiritual lessons. These are when you're dealing with minor arcanas, these are situations that we could avoid in some cases. So and that's the goal. Here suggested in your conscious mind, you may be you know, dealing with working at your stability front, and you know, working on you're in a situation where you're not either making or losing money, but your main focus may be right now on the financial sector. You may be worried about your financial sector, or you may be trying to control it. You may be holding too tight. For some of you, it may suggest that you may, like I said, holding too tight, or that you may be concerned about it. That might be in your front line. That might be something that you are aware of and thinking of, and that's what one of your main focus, or something that you constantly think about. But the good news is that you're not going to be losing or making, so you're going to be in a stable position. So that's a good thing. And the subconscious mind, it suggests that you may be dealing with a lot of childhood memories and kind of reminiscing on the past, and you know, and with nostalgia. And you know, these are, you don't need me to pull these cards to let you know, these are times for nostalgia for a lot of people. You know, we're talking about the holidays here, so, but it suggests that for some of you, this may be a time where, you know, you may reminisce on the good old times, as I call it, or, you know, memories and things like that. And just kind of, you know, the past returning, or in reunions in some cases for some of you. You may be reuniting with your family members for some of you. You know, and, you know, just, but overall, it's a card that talks about harmony and happiness. Whether this is memories or whether this is an experience that you will have, this is basically a card that talks about, you know, nostalgia, in childhood memories, and overall happiness and harmony, and at home kind of thing, goodwill and kindness. This is a card that talks about, you know, just bringing all that harmony into place, and embracing what's in front of you, and embracing life, and for some of you it may mean nostalgia, and based on the card that follows, which is it's going to be difficult for a lot of people, because we got the Ten of Swords. For a lot of you, it goes in alignment, because it's a subconscious level. You're dealing with childhood memories and nostalgia, and situations that for a lot of you this holiday season might be hard. And the reason why I'm compelled to say that is because I got the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is a card that suggests misfortune and pain. So for a lot of you, you may be missing people. You know, you may be far away from your loved ones, or you know, and that could create pain. And a lot of you could have had big losses, where, you feel you're at your lowest points. But losses means you could lost touch with people that were very dear to you, and now this is gonna be like a different holiday for you. And that will put you in that crisis and just feeling low. But what this card suggests is surrender while you pick yourself back up. And it's not suggesting it's gonna be the easiest situation, but it's going to be something that it's going to require for you to embrace the things in your life that are they are they are happening, they're positive. But I try to get a clarifier here, and I got the Knight of Pentacles. It suggests that by maybe someone from this element Earth, or someone with these qualities is going to help you in this process, and someone that is very patient, someone that that it's going to put the effort, and then it's never going to give up on you, and it's going to help you get yourself back up from this situation where you may not be feeling so great. So I mean, it's a situation, and it suggests that, and again, I mean, we get the Judgment, and if I remember correctly, we got that last time, and for Pisces. So it's a card that suggests that it's a spiritual lesson. It's something that it wasn't avoidable, and whatever it is that you're experiencing right now that is causing you pain, whether you being far away from your loved ones, that is bringing you a lot of nostalgia, and it's bringing you pain, whatever the case may be, it's something that you will overcome. And it's whatever it may be, once you surrender to it, and you accept it as it is, it will renew you, and you will feel liberated and rebirth. And it's kind of like it's what's meant to be per universe process. It's part of the part of evolving as a person, and spiritual awakening and healing. It's a card that with the Ten of Swords, I mean, it's in some cases, for some people, it may even suggest sickness, illness, and stuff. And then this is also a card that suggests healing, and sickness means different things. Illness, because sometimes emotional, it's also an illness. Just grief is illness. You need to heal the certain aspects of your life, and this is a card that says there's the Judgment. You will heal from this, and you'll feel like you got a second chance, which it goes in such a perfect alignment with the Ten of Swords, because through surrender, you're gonna hit rock bottom, and you're gonna get yourself back up. And that is the good news, that it's not going to be, this card doesn't suggest that it's going to be the easiest path, but it suggests that it's in alignment with divine order, and that is what is meant to be in your life in order for you to grow and evolve as a person. While it may not be the easiest thing, maybe you had to let down, something got you down, and you just, an event happened in your life, and you had a loss of any kind, or in some cases, it doesn't necessarily have to be a loss. It could just be that, as we look back at life, at how it used to be and how it is now, it's been a big change, and it creates pain for us, and it's part of the universe, process. It's part of what it is. It's the new way of life, and it affects some people more than other at an emotional level. I mean, it's going to mean different things for everyone, but you do have the help. You do, in the spiritual sense, in the physical sense, you do have the help. You're gonna get help from somebody that it's very patient and very grounded and very nurturing, that is going to assist you. And again, there is no gender tarot, so this is an energy. It could be male or female, but you're going to get the support that you need to overcome, and this Ten of Swords energy that is very dense. Let's see what it says. Now here, what is recommended for you that it will help you in the healing process is outdoors. And this is from our Archangel Jophiel. He's saying, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain a new creative ideas. So this suggests that this might, what's happening to you here with the Ten of Swords is something that is emotionally painful. So, you know, just going outside could help you get rid of that density, that dense energy. So let's see what the loved ones, your spirits of love and light, and this could be, like I said, a family member. This could be an ancestor, or even a friend that is in the spirit world, but you know, still very much with us. He's saying a child's love. Oh, that is beautiful. This could be a parent, perhaps, for some of you, for some people. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we made during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cry, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. Wow, that's so beautiful, and it's so touching. And for a lot of you, it could mean you're missing a parent. I mean, it's going to mean different for different people, but overall, someone is from the spirit world who is a paternal figure is sending you a message that is very much saying that their love is very much with you. And that love, you could pray, and that love will carry you through anything that is troubling you, anything that is getting you down right now. So let's see what the sacral chakra, with the, excuse me, why do I say sacral? What the, it's probably because it needs balancing too. Let's see, the chakra that appears to be, or might be out of balance, or might need to have a small little disconnection there, or blockages, appears to be the crown. And the crown chakra influences different aspects of our being. Now, if we're going to talk about the physical aspect of things, it makes total sense, because swords have to do with our thoughts and our mind. And essentially, what we think could affect our heart, obviously, and it causes pain. But our crown chakra is located on top of your head, and it controls your brain, your nervous system, which, you know, nerves and thoughts could make you run wild, and even make you reminisce on and create nostalgia, and make you feel maybe unease, and bring you into that energy. And it also, in the physical sense, it affects the pineal gland and influences different aspects like loving and compassion and oneness and connection and harmony. In this case right here, and that card talks about harmony too, so it could affect some people in that way. And it could affect your intuition and your devotion, and a lot of cases your peace with the Ten of Swords. For a lot of you, it could be just, you know, your peace is being affected. Ethics over here, it could affect, it affects those areas too with the Seven of Swords. One of the affirmations that you could really benefit from this week is, I am one with my higher self. I am one with my Creator. I am love, forgiveness, and I am connected to everything. I am the light of the world. I open myself to allow the universe to flow through me. I am perfect just as I am. I open for guidance from source, angels, and high beings of light. That's beautiful. So you're open to the unconditional love of the universe and everything that it means, our loved ones, our angels. One of the stones that I work with crystals and stones and quartz, and I believe there's energy in everything, and especially in stones. And one of the stones that is very good for the crown chakra, I personally go to the amethyst. It's one of my favorites. And the other one that is actually really good is this one, is selenite. It's actually a very good one. Just to name a few, if you are a person that doesn't like jewelry, you could carry something as simple as a little stone, you know, in your pocket or your purse. Or you could have a bracelet made. If you're a male, you could have a regular size bracelet made with high quality amethyst. And even selenite, they make them as well. And you know, I make them too, by the way. So you could carry that. If you're not into accessories, just carry a simple stone with you. You will be amazed. Especially amethyst carries a high vibration, and it will help you reconnect with your source. It will help you just, if there's any blockages or anything that might not be in alignment that may be creating this energy, space for this energy, it will help clear those aspects of yourself. And that's just to name a few. You don't have to carry all the stones. Like I said, something as simple as that, you'll be amazed with the benefit that you will gain from that. I also work with essential oils, and what I mean by that, I use them in a diffuser. Through meditation, which it will be very beneficial, or even when you're cooking, or if you work in an office, you know, whenever your downtime is, whether it is before you go to bed, put a few drops of this essential oils that I'm going to mention in a diffuser. And disclaimer here, do not apply it to your skin. It will literally burn you. And believe me, I learned the hard way. So put them in the diffuser and inhale that aromatherapy. Essential oils carry a high vibration, and what they do, they spread through our energy field, and what they do, they will give you that clarity. They will help you find that reconnection, that inner peace, and it will help you balance your crown chakra. In this case, I'm going to give you an option of 3 that it's my top favorites. And you could select whichever aroma appeals to you the most. One of them is frankincense, which is my ultimate favorite. Lotus is another one, and sandalwood is another one that I use a lot. And again, this is for aromatherapy only. Your prayers for this week, of course, could be to the universe, God, or Creator, whatever resonates with you. It could be to Archangel Jophiel to help you reconnect and clear or align your crown chakra, because I feel it's more like an alignment issue. So align your crown chakra with our source and with yourself. And you could also pray to Archangel Jophiel and offer you guidance on this path for this week. And of course, to your loved ones in spirit, your ancestors, your spirits of love and light, for some of you who no longer have your parents with you, to your parents, to whoever is guiding you, whoever resonates and you feel that affinity or that closeness to. You definitely could pray. And this is all that I have for you for this week, Pisces. I hope this is helpful to you, because that's my intent. My intention is that these messages are beneficial, they're uplifting, and they offer you a little bit of guidance and a little bit of light along your path. May you be blessed. And if you like the messages, like and subscribe them. Subscribe to my channel. It will help me continue making them. They are a lot of work, but if they're helpful, they're totally worth it. I am going to close this space with my heart chakra bowl, and may you be blessed, and may you have a great week.